They said the town didn't exist. No records, no history, no people. And yet, every year, on the same date, at the exact same time, someone disappears near that road. If you ever find yourself driving through Nevada at exactly 2:17 a.m. and your GPS suddenly stops working, don't stop the car, no matter what you see. Ethan Carter had spent years chasing stories no one else believed in. Urban legends, forgotten places, unexplained disappearances. These were his obsession. His YouTube channel had grown steadily, fueled by curiosity and a deep hunger for truth. But nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared him for Black Hollow. It started with a single email. No name, no signature, just a message. If you want a real mystery, come to Route 375, Nevada, February 17, 2:17 a.m. Bring a camera. Don't trust what you see. Ethan almost ignored it. He had received hundreds of prank messages before, but something about this one felt different. The timing was too specific, and when he searched for Route 375, he found something even stranger, a stretch of road unofficially called the Silent Mile. Dozens of disappearances over the past 30 years. No witnesses, no evidence, no bodies, just gone. Arrival. The desert was colder than Ethan expected. The wind whispered across the empty land as his car headlights cut through the darkness. There were no streetlights, no signs of life, just endless road and shadows that seemed to move when he wasn't looking directly at them. His camera was rolling. "All right, guys," he spoke softly, trying to stay calm. "I'm here, Route 375. It's currently 2:11 a.m. In 6 minutes, we'll see if this story is real." He laughed nervously, but the silence around him didn't laugh back. The first glitch. At exactly 2:15 a.m., his GPS stopped working. No signal, no map, just a blank screen. Ethan frowned. That's weird. Then his radio crackled, static at first, then a voice, faint, distorted. "Turn back." Ethan froze. "Hello?" he said, his voice barely above a whisper. No response, just silence again. 2:17 a.m. The moment the clock hit 2:17, everything changed. The temperature dropped instantly, his breath became visible, and the road ahead was no longer empty. There was a town, out of nowhere. Buildings lined the street, old wooden houses, flickering lights in the windows, a diner with a neon sign that buzzed faintly. Ethan slammed the brakes. What the hell? The town hadn't been there seconds ago. He was sure of it. His camera was still recording, and deep down he knew this was what he came for. Black Hollow. A sign stood at the entrance. "Welcome to Black Hollow, population 312. Ethan stepped out of the car. The air felt wrong, heavy, like walking into a place that didn't want you there. The town looked normal at first glance, but there were no people, no sounds, no movement, just stillness, too still. The diner. Drawn by curiosity, Ethan walked toward the diner. The neon sign flickered, open. Inside, the lights were on. The door creaked as he pushed it open, and that's when he heard it. Footsteps behind him. He turned quickly. No one, but when he looked back inside, the diner was no longer empty. People were sitting at the tables, dozens of them, all facing him, all silent, all staring. Something was wrong. Their eyes, they didn't blink, not once. Their faces were expressionless, like mannequins pretending to be human. Ethan's heart pounded. Hello?" he said awkwardly. No response. One of them slowly stood up, a man in a black suit. He walked toward Ethan, step by step, without breaking eye contact, and then he spoke. "Why did you come here?" His voice was off, like multiple voices layered together. Ethan swallowed hard. I got a message." The man tilted his head. "You
invited. The truth begins. Suddenly, the lights flickered. The people in the diner vanished, gone, just like that. Ethan was alone again, or so he thought. Behind him, the door slammed shut, and the same voice whispered directly into his ear. "You shouldn't have stopped." The loop. Ethan ran outside, back to his car. Hands shaking, he started the engine and sped down the road. He didn't look back, didn't stop, didn't think. After what felt like hours of driving, he finally slowed down. The road looked familiar, too familiar. Then he saw it, the sign. "Welcome to Black Hollow, population 312. Again. End or beginning? Ethan checked the time, 2:17 a.m. Still, the clock hadn't moved, not even a second, and in the rearview mirror, the people from the diner were standing in the middle of the road, watching him, waiting.
The engine was still running, but Ethan didn't move. His hands were locked on the steering wheel, knuckles white, breath shallow, eyes fixed on the rearview mirror. They were still there, standing in the middle of the road. The same people from the diner, perfectly still, perfectly silent, watching him, waiting. Ethan forced himself to look away. "This isn't real," he whispered. "This is some kind of hallucination, a trick. It has to be." But deep down, he knew it wasn't. The rule he broke, the message, it echoed in his mind again. Don't stop the car. And he had. That was the moment everything changed. That was the moment he entered their world. A desperate escape. Ethan slammed his foot on the accelerator. The car roared forward. This time, he didn't slow down, didn't look at anything, didn't care what appeared on the road. Minutes passed, or maybe hours. Time didn't feel normal anymore. The sky remained pitch black. No stars, no moon, just an endless void stretching above him. Then, a figure appeared in the road. A woman, standing directly in his path, long hair covering her face, wearing a white dress that moved slightly, even though there was no wind. Ethan's instinct screamed at him to brake, but he didn't. He clenched his jaw and drove straight through her. Impact without impact. There was no sound, no resistance, no crash. It was like driving through smoke. But in that split second, he saw her face. It was his mother. Ethan gasped. His heart nearly stopped. No, that's not possible. His mother had died 3 years ago. This place, it wasn't just showing him things, it was reading him. The radio spoke again. The radio crackled violently, louder this time, more aggressive. Then the voice returned, clearer now, more human. "Ethan." He froze. "How do you know my name?" he whispered. A pause. Then, "Because you're already part of it." The realization. Ethan's mind raced. This wasn't random. This wasn't just a haunted town. This was something else. Something alive. Black Hollow wasn't a place. It was a trap, a loop, a system. And once you entered, you didn't leave. The camera footage. Suddenly, his camera fell from the passenger seat. The screen turned on by itself, glitching, static. Then, footage started playing. It was him, driving, on this same road. But something was wrong, very wrong. In the video, there were people sitting in the back seat of his car. Ethan slowly turned his head. His breathing stopped. The back seat was empty. He looked back at the screen. They were still there. 3 figures, watching the camera, watching him. One of them smiled. The whisper behind him.
see us." The voice was right behind his ear. "But we can see you." Ethan screamed. He slammed the brakes, this time harder than before. The car spun slightly before stopping completely. Silence. Total silence. Then, a knock on the window. Face to face. Ethan turned slowly, terrified, frozen. A man stood outside his car. The same man from the diner. Black suit, unblinking eyes. He knocked again, slow, deliberate. Opened the door. Ethan shook his head violently. "No, no way!" The man smiled, wider than any normal human should. "You already opened it." The hidden truth. Suddenly, memories flashed in Ethan's mind, fast, fragmented, unclear. Him arriving, him stopping, him stepping out. But then, something else. Something he didn't remember before. The diner, the people, the man. And then, him sitting down at a table with them, listening, agreeing. Ethan's eyes widened. No. The deal. The man outside his car spoke again, calm, controlled. You were given a choice. You could leave, or you could stay and know the truth. Ethan's voice trembled. What truth? The man leaned closer to the glass, his eyes completely black now. That your world is just another layer. Breaking point. Ethan shook his head violently. "This is insane. This isn't real." The man's smile disappeared instantly. Then wake up. The awakening. Everything went black. Ethan opened his eyes. Bright light. Hospital ceiling. Beeping machines. He gasped for air. A nurse rushed in. "Sir, calm down. You're okay." Ethan looked around, confused, disoriented. What happened? The nurse hesitated, then said something that made his blood run cold. "You were found unconscious on Route 375. You've been in a coma for 17 days. The final twist. Ethan's heart dropped. 17 days? He grabbed his phone, hand shaking, opened his camera roll. There was only one video. He pressed play. It was him, standing in front of a sign, smiling. "Welcome to Black Hollow. Population 313. Ethan froze. His breathing stopped.
Ethan couldn't breathe. The hospital room suddenly felt smaller, tighter, like the walls were slowly closing in on him. Population 313. That number kept repeating in his mind, over and over, like something was trying to force him to understand it. "There were 312 before," he whispered. His fingers trembled as he replayed the video again. Same clip, same smile, same sign, same reflection behind him. The man in the black suit, closer than before. The truth about the number. Ethan sat up abruptly, his heart racing. If it was 312 and now it's 313, he stopped, his eyes widened. That means someone new had been added.
A missing patient. Ethan jumped out of bed and rushed into the hallway. The hospital felt off, too quiet, too empty, even though it was daytime. He stopped a passing nurse. "Excuse me, how many patients were in my ward?" The nurse looked confused. I think 4? Ethan's voice sharpened. "Think?" The nurse hesitated, then frowned. "Actually, wait, it was 5. A pause. "No? 4? Her face went pale. I don't remember." Reality is breaking. Ethan stepped back slowly. That's not normal. Memories don't just disappear. Numbers don't just change. Unless something is taking them. The list. Ethan rushed back into his room. He grabbed a pen and paper, started writing everything he remembered. Route 375, 2:17 a.m., Black Hollow, population 312 to 313, the man in the black, the diner, the deal. Then he paused. Something was missing, something important. What did I agree to? The call. His phone rang, unknown number. Ethan hesitated, then answered. "Hello?" Silence. Then breathing, slow, heavy, and then a voice. His own voice. "You shouldn't have woken up." The reflection. Ethan dropped his phone. It hit the floor, screen still glowing. He looked up at the mirror in his hospital room and froze. For a split second, his reflection didn't match. It was still while he was moving. Then it smiled. "You are not you." Ethan stepped backward. No. The reflection spoke, without sound, but Ethan heard it clearly, inside his head. "You left, but you didn't leave empty." The infection. Ethan grabbed his head. Something was wrong, very wrong. Memories started flooding in, not his. He saw the town, not as a visitor, but from inside. He saw people arriving, getting trapped, sitting in the diner, becoming part of it. The system revealed. Black Hollow wasn't random. It wasn't a ghost town. It wasn't even physical in the normal sense. It was a system, a filter. Every year at 2:17 a.m., it opens, and it doesn't just take people. It copies them, leaves something behind. The real horror. Ethan's hands shook violently. Then, what am I? The answer came instantly. You're the one that came back. The video changes. His phone buzzed again. The video, it updated. Now it showed something new. Ethan, standing in the diner, sitting at a table, the man in the black across from him, and Ethan speaking. "I'll do it." The deal explained. The man's voice echoed in his mind. "You wanted the truth, so we gave it to you, but truth has a cost." The role. Ethan collapsed onto the floor. What did I agree to? The answer came from everywhere. Walls, ceiling, inside his head. You agreed to return, to bring others. The messenger. Ethan's blood ran cold. No. You are the bridge now. Final realization. Everything clicked. The email, the message that brought him here. It wasn't random. Someone sent it. Someone like him. Someone who had already been there. The cycle. Ethan slowly picked up his phone, opened his email. New message. Draft ready. Subject: if you want a real mystery. His fingers moved on their own, typing. Come to Route 375, Nevada, February 17th, 2:17 a.m. A tear rolled down his cheek. I don't want to do this. But his body didn't listen. Bring a camera. He tried to stop. He couldn't. Don't trust what you see. The final line. His finger hovered over send. Then he saw the reflection again. The man in the black suit, standing right behind him, smiling. Population grows. Click. The message was sent. End or beginning? Ethan sat still, completely silent. Then, slowly, he smiled. The same smile.